Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm JJ Flazane, your producer and empowerment strategist. Thank you for downloading today's episode. So what happened at Awaken Your Dream Life? Happy Thanksgiving for those of you that are going to be celebrating this week. I thought this was the perfect episode to release this week. I normally release this episode the Tuesday after the event is over, but I held it. And I held it for a couple different reasons this time. Although I do appreciate all of you who asked me where it was because it's really fun to listen back to what has just happened for the people that were there. And I always want to share with those of you that didn't attend or that are curious what other people have to say, because you can listen to me talk about it, but sometimes I think you don't believe me. So I look forward to sharing people's words and their excitement today. Some of the things you're going to hear, some of the key words are energy, support, awareness, growth, balancing the brain, bringing more balance into my life. Community is everything. Spreading your wings, taking a deeper dive. It's my time. Powerful, next level, invaluable, magical, unexplainable. Men need to take a deeper dive too. Love and healing. And incredible. There are many more, but those are some of the top takeaways that I wrote down as I was listening to this. So I know that today's going to inspire you, and hopefully it'll kick off your Thanksgiving week with a ton of appreciation for the growth that you have had and get you thinking about the growth that you want. One of the things that I do at my events is I open enrollment for any of the programs that I'm doing for the following year. And for many of you who are on my newsletter and email, you know that I'm no longer doing one-on-one coaching. So if you want to get involved in some other way, there are plenty of different levels and programs, self-study stuff. There's the Empower You membership, which is a low-level kind of cost to come in and get some coaching once a month and be a part of the community. But for those of you that are ready for the bigger, deeper dive, you're ready to stretch your wings, spread your wings more. You're ready to feel the same thing that these people are talking about, because while there won't be a live event in 2023, there will be 2 live events for the Mastermind, and there will be 1 live event for the people on the 6-month deep dive coaching program. So there is 1 spot left in the Mastermind, and I believe there are 2 spots left at this moment in time at the recording for the 6-month deep dive coaching program. And I will put all the links in the show notes, jjflazanes.com. If you go over to Engage and look at group programs, there are applications for both of those things. There is no fee to apply. We jump on a call. And if it's a fit, then we move forward. If it's not a guarantee that you're signing up if you apply, if you just want to get on a quick Zoom call to talk about it. But I encourage that if you've been sitting on the sidelines for years and years and years and wondering when it's your time, I would invite you to decide that it's your time and see if you want to be a part of 2023 with me and have the support and the guidance and the coaching and the love and the community and all the things that they're going to share with you today that happened at the live event in your life on a regular basis to move you closer to what you want to manifest and how you want to live. I hope you're inspired after today.
Okay, state your name and your biggest takeaway from JJ's weekend.
Hi, I'm Patty Woods, and the biggest takeaway is always at these live events. This is my second one. It's always the energy and support of JJ and then the rest of all the people that are here. It's indescribable, the feeling you get from all those people sharing and supporting you. And it's just something that you can't get. You can't get it through Zoom or through a phone call. It's just a next level engagement, and I love it.
Thanks, Patty. Okay, and who's this good-looking guy hanging out next to you?
I am Patty's husband, Ned, and I would say my big takeaway from this is a better awareness of some of the areas in my personality that I have strengths and some that I have really glaring weaknesses. And I feel like I have a good set of tools now to work on those areas that I need help and kind of get a fresh start, make some different decisions, and hopefully some better outcomes.
Thanks, Ned. Thanks for being here. Okay. Are you ready to do this? You stepped up like you were ready to go. Okay, name and what your biggest takeaway from the weekend was.
My name is Dana Herrera. My biggest takeaway is just overall growth I've experienced from last year to this year and continue to, and it just more and more makes me realize that this path never ends, that it's a continuum, and there's a lot of work to be done, and I want to better myself, and I see no other way.
Name and biggest takeaway from the weekend.
Hi, I'm Nancy. My biggest takeaway was to balance my brain, and now I know the 4 different parts to balance out, and that's what I'm going to do. Balance.
Okay, Scout, you ready? She's got this. She's got this perplexed look on her face. She knows what she's about to say. She's just working up the words right now. So tell everybody your name, which I just did, so you don't have to worry about that part, but you can even say it again, and your biggest takeaway from the weekend.
My name is Scout, and my biggest takeaway from the weekend, I would say, is to put down some responsibility and allow myself to have a little bit more fun, and also that community is everything, and that I found a tribe that I'm so happy to know.
Thanks, Scout. All right, we have our wild child dancer. She is here, and she's going to tell everybody who she is and her biggest takeaway other than that amazing dance move.
My name is June Gula. I'm one of the empowerment strategists from the past 6 months. I am, like Scout just said, part of a tribe that I'm meant to be in. My big takeaway from this week is, yes, I am in touch with my character 3. I do love to dance, but I notice that I all 4 of my characters are good. But what I do is let other people's character 2 invade my emotional being. So it's a great awareness. And I'm very grateful to have been here in person with JJ. I mean, she's amazing. I love her podcast. That's why I'm here. I fell in love with her. But being in person with her is, she is the real deal. The love is huge. She's so smart and loving. And I can't be happier.
Thanks, June. Thanks for all your participation in the weekend also.
Yeah, thank you, Doug.
Okay, so what's your name and what is your biggest takeaway from the weekend?
Hi, I'm Carol Fitzpatrick, and my biggest takeaway was learning about the different personalities operating in my life, and that was so enlightening. And the courage, the love of this beautiful, magical, playful community has been such a warming experience.
Thank you for participation in the weekend.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you for everything you did.
Thank you. Okay. State your name and your biggest takeaway from the weekend.
My name's Maureen, and there's so many takeaways from this weekend. This has been my, 5th event, and it's the first time that I've been so present with everything that's going on. And biggest takeaway for me is that I just want to learn more and spread my wings, and joining the Mastermind and stuff like that.
So real quick, so you're taking a deeper dive into learning about self-growth and yourself. What was the moment that you decided to move forward?
Actually happened before I got here. Had been thinking about it for a few weeks, and I knew that she had this deeper dive that we could do, and felt like it was just my time. It was my time to learn more about myself and what I can do and accomplish and be successful.
Excellent. Well, thanks, Maureen, as always, for all your participation and your kindness to JJ's entire group.
Well, thank you so much.
Hi, this is Gaia. This is my second retreat here with JJ and company, and hopefully not my last. This weekend or these retreats together are always so powerful. It's hard to even describe the connections made and the love in the room and the bonds, and it's a true tribe of like-minded humans, and the work that we do here, we can take it with us forever. And I made a commitment to carry on this journey or stay on this journey with JJ and friends in the room and rejoin her mastermind for a second year. And I can't wait to see where it leads.
Kay Sally, it's my third event with JJ. Everything was awesome. We're basking in the aftermath. As we speak, you can hear the people in the background. Everything was just awesome. The workshops, the information, the exercises, the community, everything was just awesome. And I look forward to working with JJ in the future. I look forward to future events. And I don't know, I'm just basking in it. Everything was awesome. So thank you.
Just tell everybody your name.
My name is Magdalena.
So far, it's been easy, right?
It's very easy, and I've been with JJ for a year and a half. And I've been going through cancer treatment and finding who I am through this whole journey. And I would not have done this without JJ.
Maybe one takeaway from the weekend.
The weekend was amazing. I've realized a few things I didn't know about myself. And it's been very deep, and I still have to process a lot of things. But it's invaluable, right? It's
perfect.
Thank you.
Great. That's it.
Hi, my name is Danielle Chase, and
one thing you got from the weekend.
One thing I got from the weekend mainly is where I was out of balance, out of my own joy, which was my biggest connection to myself. And I was too in my analytical brain. And yeah, so that, and then just being able to be in person with JJ is simply magical, and it's unexplainable.
Hi, my name is Patrick Casey. One thing I got from the weekend is having a better balance between all of my characters and being able to show myself more love and to be able to take that out into the world and to find a way to keep that continuing after this weekend. So my plan is to stay in touch with JJ and the rest of the community as I move forward. What I would say to any man who's questioning if they should join this or if they assume this is just for women, that's not the case. A lot of us men really need to dive deep into this, especially if we want to foster and nurture our relationships and to just kind of tear that ego down so that we can get on more of a level playing field with the rest of the people about us so that we can share with them and just try to find a way to have more authenticity, which is going to better allow us to take that into the workplace and not think that this is just something for women who are emotional, that this is something that we need for ourselves to become better people and become better spiritual beings.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Krista. So what I got from the weekend was just immersion into love and healing and just release and uncovering new parts of myself. Every time with JJ, I feel like no matter how long I know JJ, I just keep learning new things and learning new things and learning new things. And even though I love Jill Bolte Taylor and this work, like JJ presented it in a way that made it so much more tangible. And learning about what we learned about at the boot camp was incredible. So I just cannot stress enough the importance of being live with JJ, because as much as you can be in her inner circle or empower you or listen to her podcast and you can grow so much from there, nothing catapults you more than being in this group setting with all of these amazing people, like unbearing like bearing themselves and cracking wide open and just being present and having JJ there to support you and guide you through.
Hi, my name is Corrine Rose Ayala. I think the biggest takeaway that I got from this weekend after doing decades of spiritual and personal development type work is that to some degree I'd been living within the constructs of like bound beliefs of my parents, which I think many of us know, but I think JJ really drilled it in on a very fundamental, foundational breakthrough type of level that has really helped me realize, first of all, my healthy masculine, which I've been really working towards for the last couple of years, but it really landed this weekend with JJ. And that by itself is going to change everything for me, from self-care to how I show up in the world. And I'm really excited to continue to work with JJ next year.
Hi, my name is Patty. Oh my gosh, this is my second JJ event. It was absolutely incredible. I'm leaving with tools to up-level my life, and it was just great to be in a room with just like-minded people. So my biggest takeaway would just be a sense of community to grow and to learn and to become absolutely the best version of my life.
Hi, my name is Sheridan. I think the one of the biggest takeaways would be, the ability to come together with such a large group of like-minded people who are flowing love in such a fashion to, open up my mind and my heart and to honestly see and feel myself for who I am today, and the awareness that just came to the front of my mind about where I currently am, in my mind, in my brain, and what parts of it are out of balance, and what parts, of my brain I've held back and are dormant and are limiting me in my day to day. So I would say to guys listening that we all have very, very similar constructs, expectations, life positions that we live in that are holding us back. They're holding us back from being the men that we were designed to be, men full of passion and love and acceptance. And I'm just telling all the men out there listening that there is so much more to life and to living than being held in the, in the constructs of where society places us as men and as providers and fathers. And I just encourage anybody, all men out there, to get curious about what's really inside and what the potential is within, and just go for it. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Kane, and this is Maria Soto. And our biggest takeaway is we are grateful and appreciative that we have a lot to work on together. So,
Okay, thank you. And Maria?
I want to say thank you to JJ and you for the passion you guys have on ours. And we bring a lot of good energy back home. And we're going to continue everything we're learning in here. And thank you.
Said our real last name is Soda Cane.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. All right, real quick, here comes the microphone in the face. Name and what your biggest takeaway was.
Fiona Rhea, just being with everybody.
Okay. All right, and your name and your biggest takeaway from JJ's event.
My name is Maddie. My biggest takeaway is discernment in my life. That's all I'll say.
Okay, thanks, Maddie. Okay. Name and your biggest takeaway. So your name and your biggest takeaway from JJ's event.
Okay, my name is Kelly, and my biggest takeaway from the event is that I need to connect more with myself and others.
And how do you feel that you've accomplished that during the event here?
By becoming more aware of my 4 characters and how to allow them to properly communicate with each other so that I can then communicate with myself.
Thanks, Kelly. Hi, what's your name and your biggest takeaway from JJ's event?
I'm Caitlin, and my biggest takeaway was just feeling the connection and love and support from everyone in the room and over the weekend.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Hi, my name is Patty, and I am in JJ's coaching group. And the reason why I came to JJ in the first place was because of social anxiety. Spent a lot of years trying to go as far as I could on my own, and I just felt like I needed the extra help. What I found with JJ, though, as opposed to just like reading a book and trying to figure out how to better present myself, what my work with JJ is digging down deep, pulling back the layers, and finding out why that problem even exists to begin with. And I'm halfway through the program, and the change I'm seeing in myself is incredible. First of all, I never would have been doing a video like this to begin with. So the fact that I'm even here speaking to a camera is, speaking like this is something I never would have done before. So she's incredible. If there's any aspect of your life that you want to up-level or work on, she is the one. She's amazing.
Hi, my name is Wendy Patterson, and I've just attended JJ Flizane's Awaken Your Dream Life event in 2022. I am absolutely ecstatic that I have attended because I've learned so much about myself yet again. And it's very awe-inspiring to be around such like-minded people who have gone through very similar situations that I've gone through. And I think the whole event has been an inspiration to share stories, to share your experiences, to share your vulnerability, and to be able to expand and step into yourself. So if you are ever on the fence about taking any kind of events that JJ Flizane's put on, please don't hesitate, because it can truly change your life.
I'm Nancy, and my takeaway from today was I live too much in my head. I don't express my feelings. I don't express myself as much as I should. And I learned that the 4 parts of my brain, what each part does, and how I can balance them better. And I need to work on going from one part of the brain that thinks too much to another one that is more free and playful, and just get more out of 1 or 2 parts of my brain and balance it and get into the other 2 parts. So as an empowerment strategist attendee, so I started listening to JJ's podcast, and she had a free webinar to learn how talk therapy doesn't work. And I had just gotten into talk therapy, and it wasn't working for me. I had had like 2 months worth of sessions. And I decided to watch that webinar, and every point she made was what I was feeling. So from there, I went to the emotional roadmap and learned a lot. And after that, she went on to do the empowerment strategist group, I guess. And so I called her up about that, and she took me. So I got into that because I needed to keep going. I needed to keep the ball rolling. I needed some improvement in myself. I had blocks. I didn't understand a whole lot of things about myself, and she really explained it. Something the therapist couldn't explain or wasn't explaining. She could probably, but she wasn't explaining it, and I didn't want to waste any more time. So I joined the Empowerment Strategists, and I feel way more empowered. I feel like I know myself a bit better. I know more about the ins and outs of how I work, why I work that way, the things that I wish I could have learned when I was younger, so I wouldn't be in this shape at my age. And from there, I came to this, and I knew I had to do this. I mean, we are 5 months into our empowerment strategist, and we're almost ending, and this was going to be the big one. I mean, there's 6 of us women. We had never met in person. We were only on Zoom calls and phone calls sometimes. They are helpful. JJ's been helpful. Everything has been just great. And I feel so much better about myself.
Ready when you are. All right. Hi, it's Maureen. I just attended JJ's event, Awaken Your Dream Life, and I had a fantastic weekend. It was, I think, my 5th event with her, and it was just great. It was just great. I had so many takeaways from this weekend, just about my different characters, 1, 2, and 3 in Whole Brain Living. I think I reside mostly in 1, so I'm having to. My takeaway is that I have to get more play and 4 in there. So, and my other takeaway is I decided to do more work with JJ, and I joined her Mastermind for next year. So I'm really looking forward to working more with JJ and doing more in-depth work.
I was in JJ's Empowerment Strategist course, 6 months. I was feeling a little lost, but when I started, and it gave me a path that I'm still uncovering all old wounds, and I feel like every day I learn more and more about myself, and I'm becoming better and better and better. I came to Awaken Your Dream Life as part of the Empowerment Strategist course, and it has been an amazing weekend, and I have learned so much more about myself, and I have met so many people who are just like me, and I didn't know they existed.
Well, I hope that everyone inspired you, and I hope that they've inspired you to do something for you, to invest in you, to take that deep dive into yourself, to find that community, build that community, be a part of that community, and really stretch yourself into something new for 2023. If you're interested in any of the things that I have to offer, please come to jjflizanes.com. In the show notes, there will be links to the applications. Like I mentioned in the beginning, there are 2 spots left for this deep dive immersion coaching program, and there's 1 spot left for the Inner Circle Mastermind. Both are, one is 6 months, one is 12 months. You will come out a different person, I promise. There will be growth that will be palpable. People can see it. You will feel it. Life will change. If you're ready for that, jjflizanes.com or drop me an email.